Friends, this is Dr. John WorldPeace JD. I have a Doctor of Jurisprudence, Doctor of Law. I don't have a PhD, and I am not a medical doctor. I want to talk to you about the Bush funeral, particularly the Cathedral event where Donald Trump refused to read the Apostles' Creed. Something that's quite mind-boggling to me, that he would perform such an anti-Christian act, just the most negative possible thing that I think he could do, to tell evangelicals that thanks for the vote, but get out of my face and take Jesus with you. I'm going to read this post I just did on Facebook and in my blog. Just about everything I do now, I copy it over to the blog. drjohnworldpeacejd.blogspot. You can see that down in the bottom of the video here. Okay, here goes. Friends, Jesus referred to Satan as the father of lies. John 8:44. No doubt that Trump is the liar in chief. Nobody's told, maybe nobody on the planet tells more lies than he does. He's the son of the father of lies. What else would you call him? Trump has broken 9 of the 10 commandments. He's a fake Christian, and he is supported by fake evangelicals. What more does this dark soul need to do to wake up evangelicals? Any preacher who supports Donald Trump is a false preacher. A house divided against itself cannot stand, quote Jesus, Mark 3:25. I'm a true Christian and the advocate for Jesus Christ. I am calling out Donald Trump as a liar, someone who makes the way of the Lord crooked, and an abomination to true Christians. And same for his wife, Melania. Inside the Washington National Cathedral, Donald Trump, by refusing to say the Apostles' Creed, announced himself as the enemy of Jesus. He is not a disciple. He is not a follower. He is not a Christian. Wake up, evangelicals. What more does he need to do? Go up to the pulpit and take God's name in vain? Is that what it's going to take for there to be a revolt among the evangelicals against Donald Trump? How much is enough? No president has ever had the guts to do something like this. No U.S. president has ever done this. God is watching. Trump and those who support him and have taken ownership of this darkness. When God responds, remember this moment. The wicked will not stand in judgment. They will not sit in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked will perish. Psalm 1, 5-6. Friends, enough is enough. I am astounded that there's been no outcry against Donald Trump for this. What more can a person do? Stand in the church at a prior president's funeral in front of the whole nation and the world and refuse to say the Apostles' Creed, which is on a brochure, which he had in his hand. All he had to do was read it. The idea is to read it, even if you know it by heart, which I certainly do, so that everybody is in sync. And Melania showed her intent not to say it right up front. She walked in without a brochure. Friends, this is not acceptable for the President of the United States. He can call people names. He can talk trash to world leaders. But in this action, he's calling out God. And the only one that calls out God is Satan, the father of lies, and his son, the son of lies. This is Dr. John WorldPeace. Have a good evening. I've allowed 2 or 3 days to go by before I commented on this, just to see if there was going to be any reaction, and there has not been. I wonder how many preachers are going to mention this in church come Sunday. I doubt any. I feel like the prophet Elijah, when he said, I'm the only prophet left of God. And then he proceeded to test the 400 priests of Baal. They failed the test, and he killed all of them. Think about it.